Good morning, children. Welcome to the social session. Children, in the previous class, we tried to understand about the community decision making in a tribe, and why do they make the decisions also we have seen in the previous class. So we were trying to understand what are the interests of the common concern put in the village to take a decision. The elderly people in the village, they sit together and they discuss the matter and they take a decision. Generally in our houses, the eldest one will make the decision. In your house, whether your father will make the decision or mother. So it depends. So in the same way, for the entire village, all the households, they sit together and they take the decision. But not all the members, but one person from each household will sit together and they take the decision. So what are the matters on which they make the decisions? We have seen the common things. Like the decision, the dates of the festivals and rituals. Okay, the birth and death rituals, how it should be conducted will be decided by the community, that's by the villagers. And also the matters relating to the working, cultivation also they take. If there is any dispute between the two people in the village also they take up the issue. So these all kind of decisions will be taken up in a group. So we shall understand about Hammendorf. He is a person who has done a research on the Gond's community decision making. In his research, he mentioned about the Gond Panch. So today we are going to learn about the Gond Panch. Panch is nothing but the council. Council is a group. Okay. And this council consists of all the male headmen of the family. All the males, headmen of the males in the family will be present in this council. Okay. And this council also will have a leader and he is called as a Patla. The Panch will have a Patla and he is called as a headman of the village. Headman means eldest one. Okay. So Badewala. This headman derives his authority from the Gond Panch, which is a council, and the judgment of the Panch is final. You cannot go to a next person after the judgment of the Patla. So this Panch and Patla are the common things in the Gond community. We are discussing here about the Gond council, and these Gonds are the people who live in the forest region of Adilabad. Like in Bhupalpalli region, in Etur Nagaram region, we find Koya community, and in Bhadrachalam region you find Kondareddy community. Okay, Kondareddys. But whereas in Adilabad region you find Gondla, and we are discussing here about the Gonds Panch and Gonds Patla. So this Gonds Panch and Gonds Patla, how do they function? Let us see that. And the village Panch is nothing but, in a sense, it represents the Gond society as a whole, even though it consists of only the male members of the entire village, but it represents the entire society as a whole. The Panch does not meet regularly, but only when there is a necessary they meet. Not regularly, not weekly ones, not monthly ones or yearly ones, but they meet whenever there is a necessary, they immediately come together and they meet. When matters of importance are discussed, all adult men will be present. All the adult men, adult means people who attain 18 years of age are called as adult. Okay. All the adult men of the village will be present when the matters of the importance are discussed. Whereas the young boys and the women only watch the proceedings. What is happening there, they only watch it, but they cannot participate in it. But whereas women have no voice in the council, but if there is any case relating to the women, they can put their case in front of the Panch. If there is a case relating to the woman, if somebody is teasing in the village, if she has any problem in the family, she can bring it to the notice of the Panch. The Panch will discuss. In such case, the woman will have the say. That means she can represent her own case. But whereas in the proceedings of the Panch, women will not have any voice, children will not have any voice, only men will participate in the Gond proceedings. Some of the functions of the Panch are fix the dates of festivals and allow or reject the marriages of or divorces in the family, and set down the norms of marriage and death, and settle the disputes in the village, and the Panch can impose fines, and sometimes it may even force a person to leave the village, or even order all the Gonds, all other Gonds not to have any relation with him. That means prohibition completely. Also